The next part of this unit conversion section deals with metric units. And what we will see is that metric units are much simpler than American units. And the reason for that is that everything is just based on powers of 10. So with metric units, the standard unit for length is called the meter. The standard unit for mass is called the gram. And the standard unit for capacity is called the liter. So what ends up happening is every unit of measure is going to be a prefix followed by the word meter, gram, or liter. So what are the different prefixes that we're going to use? Well, the biggest one is going to be kilo, which stands for 1,000. So we have things like kilometer, kilogram, and kiloliter. And those mean 1,000 meters, 1,000 grams, and 1,000 liters respectively. All right, so kilo means 1,000, so it's 1,000 of the base units. The other two that we're going to have you memorize, of course, are going to be the centi prefix, which stands for 1/100th, and the milli prefix, which stands for 1/1000th. So a centimeter is 1/100th of a meter. A milligram is 1/1000th of a gram, so on and so forth. All right. So in the middle here we have our base units: meter, gram, and liter. And I have this little mnemonic device here that I'm calling King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And this phrase will allow you to convert units in the metric system if you just remember King starts with K, Henry starts with H. So you might ask, how do we use this mnemonic? Well, it's simple. Let's say, for example, that we're converting from the base unit, which is meter, to kilograms. To go from the base to the kilogram unit, we actually move 3 places to the left. So since we move 3 places to the left and metric system is based on powers of 10, that means we're just going to simply move our decimal point 3 places to the left. So it's very simple. If we were converting from the kilo units to the centi units, we'd be moving 5 places to the right, right? 5 steps to the right. Therefore, we would move our decimal point 5 places to the right. So again, this is just due simply to the fact that the metric system is based on powers of 10. So remember, when we multiply by powers of 10, we were moving the decimal point to the right. When we divided by powers of 10, we were moving the decimal point to the left. So the idea here then is it works out simply. Whenever we move from left to right in this table, we really multiply by a power of 10 equal to the number of spaces that we've moved. And when we move from right to left, we would just divide by a power of 10 equal to the number of spaces we've moved. So it's very simple. So as long as you remember the King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk mnemonic, it should be fairly simple. And the only prefixes that we're going to be dealing with in this particular class are going to be the ones that I wrote there. So we're going to be dealing with the kilo, with the base units, with the centi units, and with the milli units. So these are the only ones that we're dealing with in this class, which is why I didn't even label the H, the capital D, and the lowercase d. Right? I didn't even label those with their prefixes because we're not going to be dealing with those.